Good, how are you?
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to MC Media's coverage of high school hockey, coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. My name is David Doucette. Today's game is a school sport Nova Scotia provincial play-in game between hometown Yarmouth Vikings and visiting Lockview Dragons. Lockview from the Fall River area of the HRM. Lockview in here in this challenge game to get in, as they were the third place team in Metro, and that allowed them to get a second chance to get into provincials, going up against the second place team in the Yarmouth division. And this is, of course, for D1 provincials. Those of you that are used to listening to my commentaries for the Valley High School Hockey League, there are some differences in the game. Where it is a school sport Nova Scotia game, there are 3 15-minute stop time periods instead of 3 20-minute stop time periods. Just one ice clean between the second and third period. You can ice the puck and still change, so you're not penalized for icing the puck. You can still get a change. You can relieve the pressure from your end without doing that. Starting goaltenders for the Yarmouth Vikings, who are in gray, going from right to left primarily on your screen in the first period, Brady Saunier. And for the Lockview Dragons, number 31, Michael Penny. And they're in dark blue, going from left to right. Players to look for the Yarmouth Vikings, with 12 in the regular season, with 12 goals and 20 assists for 32 points. Luke McClay. Number 6, Owen Fitzgerald with 36 points. Landon Watkins-Bonner with 21 points, and Cameron Brown with 20. For the Lockview Dragons, number 22, Justin Hardwick-Brown, 20 goals and 21 assists with 41 points. Other players to look for: Bailey Conrad, number 12, with 34 points. Callum Lenahan with 28 points. Jake McCauley with 24 points, and Nick Hiltz with 23 points. In terms of regular season action, the Yarmouth Vikings were second in the West with a record of 11 wins, 4 losses, and 2 losses by overtime or shootout. And in the regionals, they had a 2-2 record to come in second. Lockview were certainly the quality of the Metro League to begin with. 18-3-2 for a first place record, 4-0 in the playoffs, but unfortunately did not have the regional tournament they were looking for. And that is what has forced them into this play-down game.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome in to this Division I provincial play-down game between the visiting Lockview Dragons and your Yarmouth Vikings. At this time, could everyone please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Officials for today's game, linesman.
All right, once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining MC Media's continuing streaming coverage of local sports here at the Mariner Center. We've been following both local high schools all season long, the Yarmouth Vikings and the Paramba Sharks. Paramba this weekend going up to Cape Breton for provincials. Yarmouth, with a win tonight, would join them in the D1 provincials up in Bedford this weekend. Bailey Conrad and Owen Fitzgerald will take the opening face-off as we're about to get underway. Face-off along the near boards. Both teams fighting for it. It's thrown deep into the Yarmouth end. Goodwin behind his own end. Slips it along to Watkins-Bonner. He's got it. Rink-long pass. Then a bit of a fan, couldn't get it off. 2 attempts, couldn't get it out. And that's going to stick Yarmouth in their zone early when they shouldn't be. Good spin away from trouble. Pass in front, goes off of a stick, chipped away, back to the point. Shot towards the net, goes off of a skate. Yarmouth's going to come back the other way. That's Fitzgerald with it. He carries good speed to the outside. Quick shot towards the net, steered aside easily by Penny. Behind the net, pass in front, off of the stick, covered up nicely by Penny for a whistle with 14:20 to go. Face off on the far side to the left of goaltender Michael Penny. Won by the Dragons. Around the boards, chipped up forward by Francis. Having trouble with it is McKinnon. Pushes it down though. Getting there first is going to be Perry. He's being chased. He loses control. Good forechecking. Nice pass in front. Here's a shot just wide. Great opening opportunity there for Lockview. Back to the point. Shea. He'll walk the line, get it down to Francis. Francis goes in the middle. Back to the point to Shea. Shot from the point off of a leg and wide. Kenny in the corner tries to chip it up. Not there. Yarmouth will regain the puck. Go cross ice. That errant pass is picked up and Lockview will come back the other way. Devin Francis circles in his own end. That stretch pass is chipped forward, allowing teams to change. Isaac Richardson behind his own net. Lead pass to Hatfield, out of his reach. It's going to be thrown right back in by Carter Shea. Cameron Perry again. Makes a move to get away from a forecheck. And we've got a delayed offside, and since the linesman was yelling it was delayed offside and Lockview was not hearing it, we're going to have a face-off all the way down the far end. Face-off, controlled by Yarmouth at the sideboard, thrown down behind the net. Pass in front, nobody there. Lockview will break out of their own end. Seguero tries to draw a pass, goes off of a stick. Now it's going to be thrown in deep. Nope, goes off of the, goes into the Yarmouth bench or off of a glove on the bench. And we'll have a face-off outside the Viking blue line. After a conference, they decide the face-off should be outside the Dragon blue line. They'll gain control, breaking out. Nice pass on this side to Hardwick Brown. Hardwick Brown carries some speed down into the corner. Taken out of the play as he turns around. Big hit. He bounces right back up. Back to the point to Conrad. Conrad takes a shot. It goes wide. Brown chips it off the boards. Watkins Bonner gets it out. Chips it off. Goes off the linesman to the middle. Breaking back the other way, the Dragons, firing it in, easily saved and held on to. Brady Saunier contemplating whether or not he was going to give that up to his defense. Instead, holds onto the puck, allowing his team to make changes. Face off on the near side, controlled by Yarmouth. Richardson behind his own net, shakes off a forecheck. Using the boards to get it to the point, but not out. Good work by Fitzgerald, though. He comes away with it, tries to break through. He's taken down, no penalty. Yarmouth will dump that back in. They tag up. Back behind his own net is Randy McKinnon. McKinnon stops and goes the other way. Up the boards to Hardwick Brown. He chips it out. Yarmouth back and forth. Will be back in their own end. Lead pass over to Richardson. Richardson chips it forward, throws it towards the net, takes the hit by Spencer Bauer, and this time it's goaltender Michael Penny who decides to hang on to it for a whistle, allowing his team to change as well. Lockview comes away with the face-off. Carrying speed up and dumping it in. It's going to be picked up nicely by Perry. Uses the boards, and Yarmouth on the second attempt gets it into the neutral zone. Back and forth it goes. Not an icing this time. Carter Shea will start behind his own net. Uses the boards, pinching in, but not getting the puck. Yarmouth in a bit of an odd man rush situation there. We're going to have an interference penalty. Head contact penalty. Sorry, I thought it was going to be interference. Instead, we have head contact. And it's against number 20, Sam Murphy. Looking to see, it's just a 2-minute penalty. So with 11 and a half minutes to go in the first period, a great early opportunity for the Lockview Dragons on the power play to open the scoring. Face off, won by Yarmouth. Brown uses the boards, not going to get it out to the point. Towards the middle. That's back up to Bauer. Bauer along the side to Francis. Francis back to Bauer. Shoots through a crowd. Glove save, Saunier. Able to see it, able to grab it. Face off, won by Yarmouth again. They've got control, looking for a shooting lane down the ice, and they're able to clear the zone. Bauer back behind his own net to set things up for the Dragons. Lead pass up to White. White goes cross ice, is chipped forward, just out of reach. Getting there first is Goodwin. Goodwin gets some help from Fitzgerald, who's able to clear the zone. Bauer, he'll gain the red line. Has some room, so carries it in. Slips it towards the middle. Yarmouth looking for the puck, can't find it. Finally getting it to the blue line, but not out. Deep into the corner. Goodwin has it again. Off of a stick, can't clear that one. Fitzgerald trying to get it, can't get it out. Held in nicely by White. White takes a shot, pad save. Francis in the corner. Takes a look, still looking. Not being bothered, so he'll go around the other way. Here's one lap. He's in the slot area, looking for a shooting opportunity. Back behind the net again. Round and round he goes. What will he do with the puck? Right to the middle. There's a quick shot off of his skate. Yarmouth gains control and clears the zone with 35 seconds to go in the power play. Stretch pass up to Francis. He's pressured right away by Richardson, and they'll have to go back and reset. Breaking under their own end nicely is Lockview. Once again, good pressure taken away. That's Carter Shea who has it now. He'll gain the blue line. Absorbs 2 hits, gets it into the corner. Lockview comes away with it. Pass in front, off of a skate. No shot attempt. Yarmouth's going to get it and chip it to the blue line, but not out. Power play over. Cross ice pass to Lenahan. Lenahan brings it in. Top of the circle. There's a shot. Just screams wide. Yarmouth has the puck, goes behind their own net. Nobody there but Lenahan. He'll chip it back up into this mesh, and that'll get a whistle and bring the face-off outside the blue line with 9:12 to go. Yarmouth able to kill off that first penalty kill. And with 9:12, our score remains 0-0. Yarmouth wins the face-off. Chipping it forward, off the board, just a little too far. Breaking back the other way, nice avoidance of a check as Bauer avoids another one. Trying to chip it forward, good work down there to get the puck in. Down low, Yarmouth goes D to D, Brown. Brown gets it up to Kenny, can't handle, goes right back in. Easy pad save, Brown's got it again. Tries to peel away from the pressure, gives it up. There's a shot off the side of the net. That one was close. Breaking in again is Bauer. Dragons behind their own net. Brown's going to pick this up. Yarmouth penned in their own end a little bit. That lead pass is going to get Yarmouth out to the middle. Weak pass. Can't get through anyone. Yarmouth can't get the next one deep, and they're having troubles. Breaking in. That's back to Lenahan. Lenahan avoids the check, brings it over to the middle. There's an opportunity. There's a shot. Save! He can't find it. He's looking behind him, but it's in his pads. It is indeed a save for Brady Saunier. He had all of us wondering when he started looking behind him. Shots on net, 5-2 in favor of Lockview. Face-off controlled by Yarmouth. Perry rips it around the boards, takes a hit, ducks under a hit, That pass to the point. Going to be stopped there. McClay's got some room going down the near side. Here's a quick shot. Blocker save. Big rebound. Nobody there for Yarmouth. Lockview clears it. Watkins Bonner brings it in, avoids a check, chipping it in deep. Getting there first, though, is Jack White. White with some pressure from Fitzgerald. Ripped around the boards. Going to get it to the blue line, but not quite out. No, it is held in. Callum Lenahan. He'll gain the red line and fire it in. Full team change for the Dragons. Watkins Bonner picks it up on the boards. Goes cross ice looking for McClay. He can't handle that puck. Shea trying to get the puck in. Does. Yarmouth resets. Right back out of their own zone. Coming back now is Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe gains the blue line. Shoots it towards the net. It goes off of the skate. Covering it up long enough for the whistle is Michael Penny. So we're a little past halfway through the first period. Still 0-0 and an entertaining first period of hockey. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining MC Media streaming of School Sport Nova Scotia High School Hockey. Yarmouth gains that face-off. Quick shot. Makes its way through. Easily steered aside by Penny. Back behind the old net. Carter Shea rips it around and clears the zone. Goes off of a Yarmouth player. There'll be no icing. Up along the boards to the blue line. Taking the hit, but getting the puck out is Yarmouth. Looking for it again, breaking it back the other way is Francis, but he loses control. Lead stress pass goes off of a skate. It's going to be Francis picking it up. He'll circle back into his own end. He's got some room now. Gains it. 1-on-3 as his team's making changes. Makes a nice move to the middle. There's a shot. Save! And Saunier covers up the rebound with a nice big save. Terrific individual move by number 24, Devin Francis. Makes it around one player, inside out on another, and gets a quality shot on Saunier. Face off. Yarmouth's going to control it. Up to the blue line. It looked like there was going to be some pressure, but Yarmouth is going to come out with it. Getting into the zone is Murphy, fresh out of his stint in the penalty box. Back to the point. Held in by Fitzgerald. He throws it towards the corner. That one's going to go off the boards. Unable to control it is Crew. Crew's going to get down first. That pass off of a stick. Pinch in. Beautiful there by Salguero. Another penalty. This one's coming against the Lockview Dragons. 2 minutes for hooking. We'll get a number as the player goes to the box. And that number is number 20, Preston Sullivan. 2 minutes for hooking. So with 5 minutes and 39 seconds, it'll be a power play opportunity for the Yarmouth Vikings as they'll try to establish a little bit of offensive pressure on the Dragons. Dragons get the puck to the blue line and out. Richardson couldn't hold on to that one as he reached up high to grab it. It was just out of reach. He'll set things up from behind his own net. Gives it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes cross ice. Nice pass up to Brown. Brown stops at the blue line, tries to get it in, taken heavily out of the play. Fitzgerald tries to make a move but falls down. Brown goes to the middle. And Yarmouth with likely a retaliation penalty. Luke McClay goes to the box with another head contact penalty. So for 1 minute and 31 seconds, we'll have 4-on-4, and here's the penalty right here. There's the initial hit that we're seeing. And it's just, couldn't really see it from my vantage point. The referee saw it though, and that's all that matters. 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 31 seconds. Face-off controlled by Yarmouth, right back to Saunier. He'll cover it up and we'll do it all over again.
Yarmouth Vikings penalty to number 12, Luke McClay. 2 minutes for head contact at 5:09. That's McClay, 2 for head contact.
Lockview wins that face-off, back to the point. Should be lots of ice for people to establish some room. Behind the net, Richardson fighting for it, but it's going to be Conrad that comes away. Quick shot, save! Beautiful save by Saunier in a bang-bang play as number 22, Justin Hardwick Brown, had a golden opportunity to get that first goal. Here's a replay on that. You're going to see a quick, nice pass, quick backhand shot, and Saunier just positionally in the right spot to take away the majority of the net and make the save. Puck brought into the Dragon zone. It's going to be intercepted by Watkins Bonner. Breaking in to try to pinch in is Perry, but the Dragons will get it out. Still 47 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Lead pass up to Fitzgerald. He'll chip it forward, little too high. Goes off of his stick into the mesh, and that face-off is going to come back into the neutral zone. Yarmouth wins that face-off. Brown's going to hustle down. It's being chased down by Lenahan. Lenahan's going to disturb it enough to get it back to Francis. Francis tries to pass, intercepted by Fitzgerald. He'll carry some speed out of his own end. Goes to the outside, can't get around Salguero. Good defensive play. Looking to draw a penalty, nothing coming. Needless to say, the pro-Yarmouth crowd looking for a penalty. Owen Fitzgerald behind his own net again, makes a move to get around 1-4 Shecker. He'll carry it in. There's a quick shot, blocker save, into the corner. Brown from his defensive position, chips it into the corner. Fitzgerald fighting off two players, finally gets some help along the boards, but Francis is going to pick that up. He'll carry it out. Dragons have numbers. Breaking into the middle is number 12, Conrad. Conrad stops. That pass goes off a stick, chipsing it forward. There's a shot off a stick into the mesh for a whistle with 3:12 to go. 3 seconds remaining on the power play opportunity for the Dragons. Just enough for a quick opportunity off the face-off. Face-off controlled by the Dragons. Back to the point. There's a shot through a crowd off of a skate. Lockview couldn't find it, and instead Hatfield comes away with it. Chipping it forward but not in. Gets a little help from his winger. Dumping it in deep. McKinnon behind his own net. He'll get it up to Woolaver. He can't control it. Richardson dumps it back deep. Murphy into the corner. There's a pass in front. Can't get the shot away. Another shot. Save! Yarmouth's first good opportunity. That pass in front's picked off by White. Up off the boards. Pinching in is Richardson. Richardson gets it to Hatfield. He'll dump it in deep. Yarmouth will have to tag up. They do not do it, and that'll bring a face-off all the way down the ice. 2:34 to go in the period. Shots on net 7-6 in favor of Lockview. Both teams, that was Yarmouth's best opportunity in terms of a quality shot on net at the side there. Lockview's had a couple more than that. That pass weakly put aside by McClay. Breaking in easily is Lockview. Pass in front. Good opportunity. He's going to get to Sony, who steers it in. He's not in position. Back to the point. White. He's having trouble getting it. Off the boards into the corner. That pass in front just out of reach. McClay looking for it. Swinging away. Can't get to the puck. Hardwick Brown passes it in front. McClay's got it again. That pass just out of the reach of Watkins Bonner. Back in the Yarmouth end. That lead pass goes off of a stick. Coming right back in is Conrad. Yarmouth gets the puck out. And Lockview fires it right back in. Brown behind his own net has some room now as Lockview's making changes. He'll take the opportunity to go down the near side, chips it forward, and chases it down. Avoids the check. Well played in the corner there by Jack White. Francis with the lead pass up through the middle, just out of reach. Not able to control it is Nick Hiltz, but he is able to fire it into the Yarmouth end. Fitzgerald, harassed from behind. Second opportunity, gets it to the point, but not out. Nice move to get around from the forecheck. That goes to the goaltender, and he'll cover it up for the whistle with 1:14 to go.
The winning 50-50 number is 5.
Face off on the far side.
2637. That's 5.
Yarmouth's going to momentarily gain control, but it goes into the corner, and that's Francis that comes away with it behind the net for Lockview. He'll use the boards to get it up to Williver. That shot goes off of a stick and wide. That check absorbed, puck behind the Yarmouth net. Perry, he reverses it. McClay doesn't see it in time, sorry, that's Hines not seeing it in time. He absorbs that check. Breaking in, chipping it forward. There's a quick opportunity. Shot just goes upstairs. Number 15, Crew Goodwin, broke in from his defensive position and got a great shot away. Both teams fighting for it along the boards. Chip forward. Goodwin able to clear that. 22 seconds to go. Yarmouth gets that into the zone. 18 seconds and counting. Back behind his own net is Salguero. Stretch pass. Chip forward. Brown with 8 seconds. Makes a move to get away from 2. Nice lead pass. 4 seconds to go. There's a quick shot. Bounces in. Easily steered aside by Melko Penny. And that's the end of the first period. Here's a replay, and it's basically just a replay of Callum Hines expecting a check, steadying himself, and coming away the better of the check that was on him. So our score after one period complete, 0-0, shots on net, 8-7 in favor of Lockview. Lockview has had more territorial advantage. Both teams have had a power play. Neither team could take advantage of that power play. I'm going to take this opportunity, 30 seconds of it, to take a bit of a break, and I'll be back for the start of the second period. Thanks for joining MC Media's coverage of high school hockey. Welcome back to MC Media's coverage of School Sport Nova Scotia, provincial play-in game. Our sponsor today, and the Yarmouth Vikings sponsor through the entire season, Braymac Plumbing and Heating. It's terrific when local businesses will support local sports, and that's exactly what Braymac has done for this Yarmouth Vikings hockey team, and we'd like to thank them for their support. Face off, controlled by the Dragons. Bauer will throw the puck down the ice, and that'll be an icing. So with 6 seconds, we have our first whistle, and we'll have a face off back in the Dragons' end. Big crowd here. Lots of people here. We had an early school dismissal for impending weather, I guess. Right now it's a little bit of snow. Just making sure the buses will be good on the road. There's a nice play. Picking off the puck is Conrad. He comes in, goes to his backhand, tries to pass it in front, and Sonia is able to not so much stop the puck, but take the pass away. Back behind the net, Brown has it. He'll chip it forward for Kenny. Kenny's got some room, cuts to the middle. Back to the inside, or outside, excuse me, and fires it in. Murphy's looking to pinch in and forecheck, but he can't get it. Coming back the other way, the Dragons. Unable to do much with that, though, is Conrad. And he takes a hit, but gets up quickly. Richardson rips it around looking for Kenny. Kenny stops the puck. That lead pass just outside the blue line. Yarmouth able to clear the zone. But that's offside, and that's what happened. It was indeed a delayed offside, and Bailey Conrad, not realizing that, thought that he had a terrific 2-on-1 opportunity, that the linesman took away. Fitzgerald wins that face-off. Tries to elude some pressure. Right back in the other way is Hardwick Brown. He'll carry some speed down the far side. There's a shot. Saunier might have got a little piece of that. Fitzgerald tries to chip it forward. Doesn't quite have the angle right, and coming back the other way of the Dragons. Hardwick Brown has it again. That drop pass just out of reach. Dragons fire it in. And now tag up to get out of the end. Back up to Fitzgerald. Covering up is Michael Penny. Seeing Fitzgerald coming down on him, bearing down on the net, he decides to make sure that he can cover that up. Face off on the near side to the left of Michael Penny. Face off won cleanly by Yarmouth and a swing and a miss shot by Calum Hines. Dragons come back the other way. They'll carry it into the corner, looking for the trailer and just out of his reach. That would have been a great opportunity, as trailing the play was number 16, Randy McKinnon. As the play continues, Brady Saunier makes an easy save and covers it up with 13:01 to go. Shots on net now 10-7 in favor of the Lockview Dragons. To the point, there's a shot off of a skate, steered aside. Didn't get much on that one, bit of a fan. Trying to go back to the point, linesman gets in the way. Hey, there's a shot into the screen. As I got excited there, as Lockview found a person in a great scoring position, but his shot went off of a stick and into the mesh. And it obviously went off of a Lockview Dragon stick as the puck comes outside of the Yarmouth end. Yarmouth wins that faceoff. Brown chases it down, takes a big hit. McKinnon back in the corner looking for the give and go. Yarmouth trying to chip it out. Hiltz tries to fire back in, can't do it. Murphy comes away with it. He's got a player with him. Loses control. Trying to make a pass, maybe, I don't know. Lost an edge, nobody was there, he fell down. Puck back in the Yarmouth end. That pass goes off of a skate. Backhand attempt, steered wide. Picking it up the other end, though. Dragons still have it. That pass is going to be picked up. Murphy able to clear the zone. Carter Shea gains the blue line. Yarmouth picks it up. Richardson. Richardson to Brown. Brown back to Richardson. Richardson back to Brown. Give and go by the defense. Back up to Kenny. He can't chip it forward. Good forechecking work here by the Dragons. They'll get the puck in deep. Good work by McCauley. Salguero in deep, usually from his defensive position. Cross ice pass. This should allow Yarmouth to clear the zone. They'll get the red line and take off for some changes as they were stuck in their own end for a while. That pass chipped over a stick. It's going to go all the way down the ice. Not quite enough for icing. Goodwin behind his own net, stops, gets it up to Watkins Bonner. Watkins Bonner with the lead pass in front of both of his forwards. Hatfield rips it around the boards. Watkins Bonner chips it forward. Yarmouth will get it out and thrown right back in. Glove pass. 10:58 remaining in the second period. Still looking for that all-important first goal. And the longer we go, the more important that first goal will be. Breaking away with it is number 12, Bailey Conrad. He'll give it up. Easy save by Saunier. Oh, that one quickly comes back, and Saunier's able to get the pad down, as I think that that was number 22, Justin Hardwick Brown, who fooled everyone with that quick backhander. Check that, it was 12, Bailey Conrad. I saw it too and thought it was 22. As an aside to the management of the Lockview Dragons, we would spot your team a lot better with white numbers instead of blue on blue numbers. There's a shot. That goes off of a stick and into the mesh for another face-off. And that face-off is going to come outside. I believe it went referees getting together, talking. And we're waiting, to, I think, to determine whose stick it went off and whether or not the face-off is going to be inside the Yarmouth end or outside the Yarmouth blue line. Four heads get together, and the vote is outside. Yarmouth wins that one down clean into their own end. Brown has it, takes a peek over the shoulder, gets it up to McClay. McClay trying to avoid the check, trying to get some help from Fitzgerald. Good work in there by the Dragons. McClay has it, gets it to the blue line, and probably not enough speed to make it all the way down the ice. Yes, just enough. As Carter White does his best impersonation of, I'm trying really hard to get there. Good work by Carter. It's exactly what you should do. Face-off comes all the way down, back into the Vikings' end. This time, Dragons get it. Spinning around into the corner, that's Conrad. Yarmouth picks it up to the point and out. Bauer throws it back in. Brown. Lead pass picked off nicely. Good glove. Ranging across the blue line, the Dragons. Well done. Watkins Bonner doesn't see that pass coming, and it comes right back the other way. Fitzgerald's going to pick this off. He comes in. There's a quick shot. Blocker save. Rebound. Spin around to the front, and it's steered aside nicely by the Dragons. Good effort by Fitzgerald. Hardwick Brown leaves it for Lenahan. Lenahan back looking for the trailer. That goes off of the skate. Coming in to get it. It's White. White with a shot through a crowd. Redirected. It's underneath the goaltender. He doesn't know he has it, but he has it. And the score remains deadlocked at 0-0. The Braymac Plumbing and Heating replay. Little bit of interference. Making the most of it is Saunier. Sometimes you can take yourself out of the play. He was indeed through the crease and did indeed bump him ever so slightly. Perry loses control. Pack, buck to the point. There's a shot, and they save by Saunier. Yarmouth controls the face-off. Chip forward, up along the dasher. Waiting it is Tunnicliffe. He'll get the puck to the blue line, but not out. Great position. There's a shot. Ends up being a pass. Shot save. As Saunier making save after save in these last few minutes, as Yarmouth is pinned in their end and can't get out. Yarmouth forwards making changes. They'll win the face-off. Perry, hard off the boards. Yarmouth finally going to get the puck out of their own end. Murphy carries some speed down, chips it down, trying to find Kenny. Kenny takes out a player from behind. There is no penalty. Players down, and we have a whistle. Trainer coming out. Trying to get a number for you. And he is up under his own steam. And it's number 21, Jack White. Took a hard check behind the net, and I think he went hard into the boards, almost like a whiplash type of thing where he ends up hitting himself or hitting his head into the glass. He certainly grabbed his head right away. The check wasn't at the head. But he did get up under his own steam, and hopefully he'll be all right, and we'll get back on the ice as soon as possible. Face off, controlled by the Dragons. Lead pass up to Hiltz. He has trouble controlling it. Digs it out of the skates, though. Gets it up to Francis. Francis makes a nice move. Goes to the middle. It's picked off. Yarmouth will reset in their own end. Saucer pass, D to D. Lead pass up to Murphy. Gets in his skates. He's looking for it and chips it in. Yarmouth will make some changes. Coming back the other way is Hiltz. Check that. Sorry, it's Shea. Yarmouth's got it. There's the shots. Big save. Great opportunity there as a puck gifted to Hatfield on a platter, and he did a nice quick shot, but a great save by Penny. Watkins Bonner. Two players on each team looking to dig it out. Referees are going to want them to play this unless somebody falls down. They've had enough. They don't want some inadvertent head contact to happen. The referee gives them enough time to dig it out. And with 8:01 to go in the second period, we'll have a face-off to the left of goaltender Saunier. Dragons win the face-off. They'll dump it in deep. Goodwin tries to get that up. It goes up into the mesh. And we'll start all over again inside the Yarmouth zone. Shots on net total starting to creep up, 14-9 now. Yarmouth wins that face-off. Goodwin behind his own net, gains control of the puck, tries to get it up, fans. Dragons get control, back to the point. There's a shot through a crowd. Gets to the goaltender who makes a save. What a nice shot by Noah Salguero. Went through a crowd, looked like he had a little bit of the short side. Somehow, Saunier able to find that puck, make the save, and then cover it up before the rebound did any damage. Yarmouth once again wins the face-off. Back to the point to Salguero. D to D, just kept in. No shooting lane. Nice play by McClay, but he can't chase that one down. Good work there helping his defense by Salguero. Back to the point. McClay has it again. Lenahan tries to fire that deep, instead fires it into his own bench. 7:22 to go. We're past the halfway point of the game, still awaiting the first goal. Dragons, nice move coming up. Is Conrad, gets to the middle, has a shot. That one sails high. Brown chips it up to McClay, can't handle it. There's a slap shot. That one screams along the glass. Nowhere near the net. Breaking out of his own end is number 15, Crew Goodwin from his defensive position, and now he's chasing back to get back in. That pass in front, Watkins Bonner is going to chase that one down. Tries to get it out, goes off the dasher. Bounces back to him. Right back in is Lenahan. There's a quick shot. Save and steered aside by Yarmouth. Another good save by Saunier. McClay can't get that puck out. I think we have an offside. That or a gloved pass, one of the two. 6.5 minutes to go in the second period. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining MC Media's streaming coverage of School Sport Nova Scotia provincial play-in game action. Coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. Glad you can join us. White, high off the boards. It's going to be stopped momentarily. That's going to be a gloved pass. Tunnicliffe taken off the play afterwards, but the whistle had gone for the glove pass. Both teams. Scrum still happening. Finally, Yarmouth's going to get it in their own end. Bryce Fitzgerald, gets it up to Richardson. Coming back again. That one's chipped forward, chasing it down, or trying to chase it down is Richardson. He'll put a bit of pressure in. Hines muscled off the puck, but does get it again. Tries to get it in front. Unable to. That pass goes off the boards. Picking it up is Nick Hiltz. Hiltz goes cross wide to Hardwick Brown. Hardwick Brown goes to the middle. Goes back to the outside. He fans on that shot. Pass in front. Nobody there. Yarmouth's going to come away with it. They've got some numbers now. That's Tunnicliffe 1-on-3. He'll chip it forward. Chase it down into the corner. Tries to get it back. The return pass is picked off, and the Dragons will break out the other way. Off the boards. Kenny, once again, unable to handle that pass. Gaining lots of speed into the end. That's Hardwick Brown with a shot. Glove save. Lots and lots of room. Nobody to pass to. He ended up skating himself into a corner, not giving himself a great angle to shoot. And Sonia able to take that angle away and make the save. Those shots that were creeping up are creeping up even more now. 17-10 in favor of Lockview. Face off, back to Lockview. That shot goes through a crowd and just goes wide. Might take one of those C&I goals. To the point and just out. Woodman goes to the middle. That's picked off, but only momentarily. Chip forward, looking for White. White gets it inside, looking for Sullivan. Chases it down. Tries to go back to the point. Yarmouth has it, can't get it out. Good move at the point by White. That one's blocked. White back to the point again. There's a shot through a crowd, just wide. Off the boards and to the point. Not out, held in beautifully there by the Dragons. Yarmouth gets it, goes cross ice, and they'll finally get the puck out of their own end. Chipping it forward is Brown from his defensive position. Brown not in play anymore, though. Dragons on for a while. They're making changes. No damage done. Cross ice pass, just out of reach. Goodwin looking to get there first, trying to get the puck out. Can't do it. Gets some help by Murphy. Murphy goes back to Brown. Brown with a saucer pass into the neutral zone, gets it up to Hatfield. Hatfield throws it in, and Yarmouth will make some changes. Lockview can't take advantage of it. That's going to be picked off by Goodwin. Goodwin with a pass. Fitzgerald able to just get that momentarily. Breaking out of his own now end is Conrad. Conrad on the near side tries to go in the middle. Picked off by Fitzgerald. Realizes he's in trouble and just gets it into the corner. Lenahan goes behind the net. Yarmouth will intercept. McClay absorbs that check, to say the least. The Lockview player, number 5, Carter Shea, the worse for wear for that as he was holding his knees and going to his bench. Giving up the body in an all-important game is Carter Shea. Pack, puck in the corner. Dragons looking for it. It's going to get chipped up. McClay gets it to the point, and it's going to just squeak out. Dragons bring the puck back in. This is McKinnon now. He'll try to get it in front. That's going to be picked off. Good work there by the Yarmouth D. Up the boards, looking for Watkins Bonner. He can't get it. To the point. White. There's a shot. Glove save. Peeking around his own defenseman, goaltender Brady Saunier easily sees that all the way and covers it up. Face off on the near side. And trying the quick, is he watching or not, Rainey McKinnon. And I'm saying, Randy, it might be Randy instead of Rainey. McKinnon, we've got his last name right anyways, took a quick shot directly from the face-off. And if the goaltender's not ready for it, that can certainly be a hard thing to stop. Daniel Kenny has the puck taken away from him. Good work in there. Strong on his skates by Spencer Bauer. Gets the puck in. It's going to be steered aside easily. That pass up to Murphy, who just chips it blindly in. White behind his own net will start things up for the Dragons. That goes off of a stick. Good exit pass. Now to the middle to Hiltz. Hiltz one-on-one, takes a shot. He fans. Yarmouth trying to clear it. Second attempt will get it out. Murphy has it. Yarmouth looks like nobody wants to touch the puck. They're giving it up blindly and not making strong passes at all. Coming back the other way are the Dragons. They'll gain the blue line. Nice move into the corner. Francis spins around, uses his skates to get it up. Pivots away from trouble, passes the puck in front. There's a quick shot. That just sails high. Pass up that Kenny again. Kenny will chip it forward. Murphy can't get past the red line, and Yarmouth resets back in their own end again. I think Yarmouth looking just to escape this last 1 minute and 14 seconds because they cannot control the puck anywhere past the red line. Breaking in again, McCauley towards, that one just goes wide. I think I might have heard the post. I wonder if that just grazed the post as it went by. Yarmouth with a stretch pass. Nice attempt there. Well defended though on the other side by I believe it was Hiltz. Coming back the other way, skating it down is Woodman. Woodman has the puck taken away from him. Shot opportunity, can happen. Watkins Bonner in the corner, 34 seconds. Dragons will come away with it, they'll pick it up. Up the near side to Sullivan, he'll chip it forward. Some room is McCauley. McCauley taken out of the play, but keeps the puck, makes a nice move. Second attempt, gets it out. Yarmouth will fire the puck down the ice. And that'll be an icing with 14 and a half seconds to go in the second period. Face-off on the near side. Yarmouth's going to win this face-off, but only momentarily. Back to the point. Opportunity for Seguero. He goes D to D. 8 seconds. That shot through a crowd. Score! And I'm not sure if it was Seguero or if it was redirected in front. We'll see who takes the high fives first. And it is indeed Salguero who does it, and you're going to see the shot. Looking for it the whole way, cannot see it at all. Goes through a lot of people. Yarmouth ices the puck with 14 seconds down the ice, a time when they didn't need to ice the puck. Brings the puck right back into their own end and sets Lockview up for a late period goal. And there's the horn. So after one period complete, the Lockview Dragons won, the Yarmouth Vikings no score. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining MC Media streaming coverage of School Sport Nova Scotia Provincial Play Down, or Play In Game, not Play Down, Play In Game. And we'd like to thank you all for joining us, and we're going to take this opportunity to take a break and thank our sponsor, Braymac Plumbing and Heating. But we'll be back for the start of the third period. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back, hockey fans, to third period action of a school sport Nova Scotia provincial play-in game, brought to you by MC Media and today's sponsor, Braymac Plumbing and Heating. Our score after 2 periods, the Lockview Dragons from the Fall River area of the HRM won, and the host Yarmouth Vikings, or the hometown, not host, the hometown Yarmouth Vikings, no score. A late goal, in the last 15 seconds of the second period is the only marker so far. Shots on net 20-10 in favor of Lockview. Something to mention too for the Vikings that I probably should have said right off the top as well, and that is they do have a significant injury. Captain Ryder Travis, who would certainly be one of their key defensemen on the team, out with an upper body injury. And since it's one of the last games of the year, it's a separated shoulder, I guess. He did it in the regional playdowns the week before. And Yarmouth still had to play without him in that tournament because he had done it in game 2, and they had 2 games to play after that. So they are used to him not being there, but I'm sure he misses not being in this, and I know that the team wishes him well. I'm really not sure what we're waiting for. Referees are here. Teams are here. Goalies are here. Clock is set. And I'll just hang on and wait with everyone else. I wonder if they're just letting the ice dry a little bit. I bet you that's what it is. So it seems like a pretty heavy flood. There seems to be a lot of standing water. And I think that that's what they're doing, is just literally letting the ice harden up and set a little bit better so you don't get any of those inadvertent sudden puck stops as you're stick handling down the ice. And that's exactly what it was as we confirm that. They wanted the ice to dry some. And we are about to get underway. We're right back to period 1 configuration. Vikings going from right to left, Dragons going from left to right. We'll see what adjustments the coaches have made while in the dressing rooms. Puck goes behind the Yarmouth net. That one gets right back out in front. Almost a deadly beginning for the Vikings. That clearing pass goes off of the foot of Bailey Conrad. That one stung a little bit. Now he takes one off the back of the leg. He is snake bit. That was Hardwick Brown that time, though. Coming back towards the middle. That's Bailey. He loses it. Richardson behind his own net. Off the boards. Fitzgerald's going to get that pass. Tries to go to the middle. That's picked off easily by Woolaver. Cross ice pass to Richardson. Richardson gives it up to Fitzgerald. Gets around 1, 2, into the corner. Third person couldn't do it. Back to the point. Held in twice. Yarmouth will have to tag up on attempt number 3. On the far side, making a nice move is Francis. Goes it to the middle. Great opportunity. Looking for the give and go back to Francis in the corner. He'll slip it behind the net. Good check there by Richardson, but Yarmouth can't get the puck out. Pass in front. Fitzgerald redirects that into the corner. Perry can't get it out. Finally coming away with it. Vikings will gain the red line. Kenny with a shot. That one goes wide. Goaltender just got a little piece of that with his glove, but from my angle, it looked like it was heading wide anyways. That clearing pass jumps over a stick and it'll go all the way down the ice. Oh, must have gone off of a stick. My bad. Lead pass to Hatfield. He can handle the pass. And Yarmouth has had a lot of issues getting out of their own end And a lot of it, unfortunately, has been wingers unable to control what are not difficult passes. And it just sets them up for the forecheck and for the quick pass back the other way. Here's a quick opportunity. There's a shot that just goes wide, and that's Sullivan. He digs it down in the corner. Breaking out. Opportunity, forehand shot. And that goes off of his skate and wide. I don't think the goaltender made that save. White chips it towards the net. Good work there by Brown to find the puck. Just get it to the blue line, and White's got it again, and he'll chip it right back in. Brown behind his own net. Off the boards. Kenny gets that one. His pass on the skates of Tunnicliffe. He finds it and throws it down deep, and Yarmouth makes changes. Able to get the puck out is McCauley. He goes wide. Nice play there by Lenahan. Tried to sidestep a check, but Yarmouth just gets enough of him. Good forechecking in the corner. Right in front. Shot. Save. Big save by Saunier as Yarmouth gives the puck up. And Saunier is going to grab that one and say, give me the whistle. Loose play in their own end by the Vikings, creating opportunities for the Dragons here in the third period. Face off on the near side, controlled by Yarmouth. They'll chip it along the boards, but not out. Dragons throw that puck high up, trying to get it off the glass. It goes onto the mesh, and that'll bring the face off outside, at least I think. Yep, that's where everyone's going. Fitzgerald finally comes away with it as lots of players are pushing and shoving to try to get that puck. White resets in his own end, gets it over to Willever. Willever with a nice pass through the middle. Breaking in is Conrad, stops, shoots, save. Dragons get the rebound, back to the point to Bauer. Bauer with a nice pass through the middle. There's a shot, another save, rebound. And Saunier reaches back and somehow makes that second save. Saunier standing on his head, keeping the Vikings in this game. And here's the Braymac Plumbing and Heating rebound. You can see the reach back for the nice save as he just gets it and then covers it up. And that was after making two saves before that. Shots on net at one point were 14-10. They are now 25-10. Puck behind the net. Lockview. Watkins Bonner's going to pick that up. He'll chip it through the middle, just past McClay. McClay looking to pressure Shea. Coming in, though, is McKinnon. Drop pass. Yarmouth breaks that up. McClay goes cross ice to Watkins Bonner. 1-on-2. He's by himself. Takes a shot off of a leg. Salguero rips it around the boards looking for Shea just out of his reach. Picking it up as Francis on the other side. He'll break back into his own end. He's got some room. Zigzags through the forecheck. Still has the puck. Brings it into the Yarmouth zone, stops, passes in front, quick shot, not there. Another shot, save, rebound, another save. Yarmouth finally clears it away. That pass, 3 feet behind Fitzgerald, and that's going to be picked up by Shea. Shea pivots around Fitzgerald's forecheck. Dumped into the zone. Brown behind his own net will start things up for Yarmouth. Gets it up to Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe tries to chip it forward, can't control the pass. That shot goes wide, and getting it off the bounce off the backboards is Saunier for a whistle with 9:40 to go in the third. The play of this game reminds me of the Pleasant Timber Cup semifinal, where Yarmouth was outplayed by another city team, Bayview. And yet, late in the game, were able to get back in it, score a late goal, and end up winning it in overtime in their only shot in the overtime. Not that you want to do that. That redirection was saved again by Saunier. He was able to get that leg out there and just get his toe on it. Nice hard check on the corner there. Hamilton takes that check, bounces right back up. Dragons can't get that, but pass right onto the stick. There's a quick shot, just goes wide. Yarmouth gets the puck out. Hines stick handles himself until he loses the puck. That pass goes through the middle. Back to the point. Hines is there to break it up. He will get the puck out. Digging for it. Dragons find it, chip it in. Fitzgerald off the boards looking for Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe throws the puck down the ice for an icing with 8:44 to go. Yarmouth once again unable to get the puck for any appreciable amount of time in the Dragons' end, as they have been stuck on 10 shots on net for quite some time. Face off, won by Yarmouth. Dragons pick it up. Redirected to the point. Bauer. No shooting lane, throws it in deep. There's a pass in front, it's right there. Yarmouth finally gets the puck and tries to clear it out, but it goes high off the mesh for another whistle. The thing about this for Yarmouth, though, and Lockview, is it's still just a one-goal game. One errant pass, one shot off of a shin pad that goes the other way for a breakaway, and the game can totally change. But right now, Yarmouth is penned deep in their own end. And you have to think it's only a matter of time till Lockview can squeak another one by Saunier. Puck in the corner, Yarmouth comes away with it. Breaking on his own end. Murphy, he'll lose it at the blue line. Chip back the other way. He's going to get it one more time. It is onside. Lockview back, that's Hiltz. Check that, that's Bauer, goes to the middle, slides it to the far side. There's a shot, save, rebound. Covered up by Saunier. .752 to go in the third period. Lockview 1, Yarmouth no score. Face off in the Yarmouth end to the right of goaltender Brady Saunier, who has been standing on his head trying to keep Yarmouth in this game. Cross ice pass to Shea. Off of his skate, he can't control it. He'll throw it in deep and let his forecheckers do their work. Cameron Perry will set things up for Yarmouth behind his own net. Lead pass. Cross ice pass just under the reach of Hatfield. Check that of McClay. They'll try again. Yarmouth chips it out. McClay has it again. Can't reach the puck, though, and once again, Lockview comes the other way. Good reading that puck, that pass beautifully is Perry, but he couldn't control it enough. Yarmouth probably fortunate not to get a penalty there. Chip forward and just out. That puck skips over the stick of defenseman White, and Michael Penny saying, "I'd like to touch the puck once in this period," covers it up for a whistle. And that's the other thing, if you're a goaltender, which I am and still try to be, when you have limited shots and all of a sudden you have to be asked to come through, like he did right there, beautiful blocker save. It takes a lot of effort to stay in the game and keep yourself involved. 2-on-1 opportunity for Lockview, there's a shot, pad save. Chip forward. McClay trying to dig the puck out, he'll chip it out. White gains the red line and throws it in deep. Brown will get it behind his own net. Brown chipping it forward to McClay. McClay with a big check. Fitzgerald has it. Fitzgerald's going to have to start again. Chase down, uses the boards, indirect pass, looking for Brown. Brown chips it forward. Looking for Murphy. Murphy taken out. Lockview comes back the other way. It's going to be offside. Good opportunity. Murphy doesn't know he has an opportunity. Brown does, though. Brown comes in. Offside. On the far side, Hatfield just in a step. 6:12 to go. Face off just outside the Lockview blue line. They'll get the puck in, steered behind the net. White will reset behind his net. He goes hard off the glass all the way down the ice. That's going to come all the way back down after the icing call. We haven't seen the Dragons do that too often. So the point I was trying to make, and of course, Michael Penny immediately made a fool of the point by making a terrific blocker save, is he hasn't had a lot of work to do, and now he has to literally make sure he keeps himself in this game so that if all of a sudden a rogue breakaway were to happen, he's back in, he is in the game. That lead pass just out of reach. Brown picks it off. Errant pass is easily held in. Redirects on, and a beautiful save by Saunier. As the pass in front and a one-time redirect by Justin Hardwick-Brown, and Saunier with a miraculous save with 5:44 to go in the third. Fans are calling for a replay. What do you think, Truck? You got some? Too late now. It's face-off. It's going to be on the near side. Yarmouth wins the face-off. Quick shot. That doesn't get through. Back to the point to Shea. Shea to Hardwick-Brown. He makes a nice move. Shot towards the net. Redirects hard. Another save as Saunier laterally gets over and gets the pad down to make the rebound save as well. Held in again. Picking it off. We're going to have a slashing penalty as Fitzgerald's stick was slashed out of his hand. And there's the whistle. And here's the slashing penalty. So with 5:17 to go, Lockview Dragons number 6, Gabe Woolaver goes into the box. 2 minutes for slashing. And here's the second save. So there's a great one. You see the lateral move as he just gets his toe on it. And before that one, there's even better one on the redirect. I'm wondering if Yarmouth might even call a timeout here as we wait for it. Nope, they are not. Richardson.
Lockview Dragons penalty to number 6, Gabe Woolaver.
Richardson has it again.
2 minutes for slashing.
Spins away.
17. Woolaver, 2
Gets it back to Brown.
5, 7.
Brown to McClay. McClay gets back, and Yarmouth having trouble getting into their own end when they've got lots of room. Brown makes a nice move to get away from one, gets away from two. Now he's got some room, gains the blue line. Inside out, tries to make the backhand. Beautiful defensive play by Salguero. Brown's in the corner, waiting for it. Back to the point. Comes in, shot through a crowd. No rebound, redirected beautifully into the corner by the goaltender. As Penny did not give a good rebound out in front of the net, he steered that one into the corner. That puck given away. Here's an opportunity. The backhand save. Short-handed, Yarmouth gives the puck away, and once again, Saunier. The backstop for the Vikings. Fitzgerald coming in 1-on-4. Stops. Trying to get it back to the point. Can't get there, and it's going to go all the way back down the ice with now 38 seconds to go in the power play. Yarmouth not moving fast once again. This time it's number 17, Orrin Hatfield, waiting for something to happen instead of making something happen. And here's that last save, another on the horrible breakaway by Yarmouth at a power play. And Brady Saunier, you just cannot talk him up enough in this game. 30-12 shots on net now. Cleared down the ice, 16 seconds to go in the power play. Goodwin gets it back to Perry. Perry back to Goodwin. Skips over his stick, he gets it, back to Perry. 4 seconds to go. hanging out at that blue line, forcing Yarmouth, and Perry is plastered on the wall by Jack White. White comes away with it again, finds the opening, gets it out. Lockview with the 3-on-1, not realizing that though is Nick Hiltz as he just dumps it in deep. Pass in front, there's a shot, save! Once again, Saunier making a big save. 2 minutes and 56 seconds to go, and here's the Braymac Plumbing and Heating rebound. You see the quick one-time pass and shot, jamming away at that rebound, but Saunier has it. Face-off controlled by Lockview, back to the point to Bauer. Bauer with a shot off of an arm, up into the rafter and the mesh for another whistle. And I believe it was off Lockview, so the face-off will come outside the blue line. Lockview controls the face-off again. Bauer or Hiltz throws it in deep. Richardson behind his own net, brings it back the other way. Not too much speed on that. Brown can't get there in time. Lockview picks it off. Pass in front, great opportunity. There's a shot and goes off of a stick and just wide. Yarmouth gets the puck. That lead pass just out of reach, and Lockview will turn around and throw it right back into the Yarmouth zone. Richardson behind on the corner. He's pressured right away. Kicks it forward. Lockview has it. Back to Richardson. Richardson chips it, can't get it out. There's a shot. That goes wide. McClay chips it forward, looking for Brown. Brown has it. Lead pass to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gains the blue line, slips it over to Watkins-Bonner. Watkins-Bonner looking for Fitzgerald. That pass can't get through. Well defended by Lockview. Fitzgerald, saucer pass to Brown. Brown with the shot through a crowd, and that goes off a body just wide. That could have been dangerous. Back to Brown again, throws it towards the net. Redirect just wide. Pass in front, and Penny finally finds the puck and covers it up. And that's the most pressure the Vikings have had in a period and a half. .142 to go. I think we're going to be very close to a Yarmouth timeout. So close, in fact, that it's just called.
The Vikings have called a 30-second timeout.
And from my vantage point, I have to give full credit to the defensive core of the Lockview Dragons. Every time Yarmouth gets at least the semblance of an opportunity, except for that last one there where they really did have a golden opportunity to redirect that puck in. When they've come in, when they made that last move, when they needed to make that last play, that last pass to the maybe the trailer, one of the defensemen for Lockview, sometimes it's Salguero, sometimes it's Hiltz, Bauer, they get in the way, they make that interception, they clear the puck away, they do not allow that pass to make its way through, and Yarmouth, 13 shots in almost an entire game. That's pretty evident that the defensive core for Lockview has been very solid in this game, and they deserve full marks for their play. But with 142, Yarmouth's looking to disturb that. Lockview gains the face-off, chips it to the blue line, trying to keep it in. They can't. Yarmouth's going to have to try to do it. There's an empty net. Sorry, I didn't even see that. Sorry, doing all that talking. Great play by Yarmouth to stop that. No penalty. Shot by Brown. Steered aside. Back behind that. Pass in front goes off a skate. Into the corner. That one's passed in front. Chipped out. Open net. There's the shot. All the way down the ice. And in the net for an empty net goal with 1:07 to go. And here's the rebound. And you'll see it slide all the way down and just make it in. I did not catch who scored that. Once the announcer says it, I'll relay it to my viewers. Face off there. Going to be thrown in. Goaltender Brady Saunier back in the net right now. And with a minute to go, Lockview is really going to hang back. 1 deep and 4 in the neutral zone.
Final minute of play. Lockview Dragons goal scored by number 9, Callum Lenahan.
And it's number 9, Captain Callum Lenahan, with goal number 2 for Lockview.
And number 12, Bailey Conrad.
Fitzgerald
Goal 107.
zigzagging, gets it up to, skips it over McClay's stick. Getting there first is going to be Salguero. Fitzgerald with a shot, that sails high. All the way back to Goodwin at the point. He takes a shot through a crowd, redirected, and it's in! With 24.4 seconds. A puck that redirects 3 times, sneaks its way into the Dragons' goal, and we're back to a 1-goal game. And based on who's getting the high fives first, it's number 7, Landon Watkins Bonner. Here's the replay. And it was a redirect from the slot, and not enough time for Penny to do it. Brady Saunier looking to go into the zone. That's an offside, or icing, excuse me. He'll certainly go to the bench now with 17.6 seconds to go. So with 17.6 seconds, we've got a face-off to the left of the goaltender. Yarmouth gains the face-off. Shot towards the net, looking for the redirect. It's not there. Into the corner. Lockview finds the puck, throws it down the ice for another icing, and we'll do it all again with 8.5 seconds to go. Enough time to either fire it towards the net or quickly get it back, get bodies in front. Like Lockview's first goal that made its way through, that's what Yarmouth needs to happen. Here's the face-off. Fitzgerald gets it back to the point. There's a shot through a crowd. Save! Michael Penny with a save in front, and Lockview gets the play, and there's the horn. The Vikings did exactly what they wanted to do. Gained control of the face-off, got the puck back, got that shot away. But Michael Penny able to get the pad down and steer Yarmouth's 19th shot away and keep the win, as Lockview will go to the D1 Provincials in Bedford next week in a hard-fought 2-1 victory over the hometown Yarmouth Vikings. On behalf of all of the volunteers here at MC Media, our sponsor today, Braymac Plumbing and Heating, and myself, David Doucette, I'd like to thank everyone for joining our streaming coverage of high school hockey. This will be our last game of the year. We're glad, we hope you've had fun this season and hope you join us again next season when we do it all again. Thanks for joining us.